What's up, guys? My name's Collins Newey. Post Up is my stream, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you guys the 2024 US Open Championships out of Griff's Bar and Billiards. We're gonna be bringing you US Open 10 ball, US Open 8 ball, US Open bank pool, and US Open 1 pocket straight through every day till March 16th. We're bringing it to you live from Griff's Bar and Billiards right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, I just wanna let you guys know, I don't treat my stream like a typical pool stream. I don't treat it like that sports broadcast model. I treat it like I'm hanging out with you guys at home in the chat, super interactive, fun, lighthearted. We get down and we have a good time. The best part is, if you don't like that style, you can just hit the mute button and enjoy some of the best pool in the world. It's basically a who's who of the best players from around the world. Either way, come check it out and let's have some fun.
That's the final score on the screen from the US Open 10 ball championship final. We are back to a race to 8 format here. Oops. I don't believe we're getting started quite yet. I could be mistaken, though.
Next up on table 23, Danny Olson versus Joao Said. See us. Table 23.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Top left graphic still says 10 ball. Got it. Thank you.
Next up on table 25, Jason Clapp versus Jesse. Table 25.
Here we are. Albin looks like he's going after this like it's the first game. Did they lag already? Did I miss it?
Alright, next up on table 11, we got Vitaly versus Ivan. Table 11.
Yes, in the chat. Okay, this is game number 1. Here come all the commentator clueless comments. I am clueless sometimes. My apologies. Getting the transition from the 10 ball tournament to the 8 ball tournament. Now we're locked in. Lock it in. Albin Ouschan with a break and run for the first rack. Playing good. Playing good. Hey, John Forsyth, thank you so much for the PayPal.
Next up on table 22, James DeBee versus
Shadow Nels, no, I've decided against putting Fargo rates on the scoreboard for this event. Pretty monster break right there. The 6-ball is clean to the bottom left corner. With the 2 sitting in the corner here, I wouldn't be surprised that Shane takes solids, takes care of the 7-ball first probably, and uses the 2 to reposition himself to deal with the 3 and 5, I would think. Shane is the master. Shane is the pattern play master. David R coming in with the $9.99. Thank you for the super chat, David R. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here if he goes like ooh, what about even doing the 7 first and then shooting the 3-2 combo? So you don't have to worry about going from the 3 to the 5 around the 8. The 6 works just fine as a key ball. It's pocketable from anywhere on the right side of the table. Shane's going to take care of the 2-ball first here. Tries to get to the 5 immediately. This game's over. Stephanie Paul coming in with the $20. More short shorts, and thanks for the SVB commentary. That was fun, wasn't it? Guys, I'm going to have to go get a little bit more sugar and caffeine. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm going to step out of the booth while Albin Ouschan tries to do his thing on the next rack. I'll be back shortly. much on the break from Albin Ouschan, but these balls in the bottom right side of the screen that Shane is positioning the cue ball in, they all just kind of rolled towards each other at the end of the break like there was a magnet sitting in the middle of that quarter of the table. Chill with the language in the chat, guys. Chill with the language in the chat. Just as a heads up, I'm not really modding the Griff's TV chat anymore. I'm back over on PostUp, so if you want to interact in the chat, that's where we're all hanging out. Just as a heads up.
If you want to check, you can. You should have let me shoot so you can call me a pop.
Not playing the full WPA rule on the break on 8-ball. No, not behind the line on the break. Ball in hand. SVB going with solids here. The 7 don't pass the 10. But it does pass the 1 if the 1 isn't there. So he could shoot the 5 first, then take care of the 1 next, use the 4 to get position on the 2, and then the 2 to get position on the 7 up table. He's just trying to see exactly the line that he's going to end up with on the 1. I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. He's trying to clear the pocket so that the 7 goes in the top right corner. And then wants to slide across the table to play the 4 in the side. Roll forward off of the 4 to get to like somewhere around here on the 2 so he can follow to the 7, I would think. Possibly. He could also come down here and then just play speed. You know, play speed like somewhere around here, but that's a little tougher. Give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down, HR Biggs. Either one is an interaction. You know, if you don't like it, it's still engagement. Oh, he kind of doesn't get a lot of insight on that ball. It's easy to swing to the wrong side of the 8 here. It's a chill. Wow, he held that cue ball nice. Wow. Albin Ouschan concedes the rack. smashes the break. Cue ball all over the place. One ball hangs up in the corner up there. Solids are looking... the middle of the rack just got completely obliterated. Really bad, really tough clusters to deal with here. I don't know, PD Chestnut, I don't follow 8-ball close enough, but I would have to defer to what Shane was saying when he was in the booth, that the Chinese players that play Chinese 8-ball are the best in the world.
All right, next up on table 27, Max Everly versus Mark Estiola. Table 27.
Nick Hill, dude, is Thanos with the gauntlet. I'll have to watch him play. Gareth Potts plays Chinese 8-ball, very strong. Stephanie Paul, thank you for the compliment. And Donovan, thank you so much. It's very kind of you to say thank you. Just try to have fun with you guys. That's the main thing. SVB putting some serious work in on this pattern play for these stripes. I really, when in the beginning of the rack, I had no clue. He made it look like it was simple. What's up, Kevin Siebert? Oh no, is the venue music playing too loud? I turned it down. Hopefully it didn't bleed through for too long. Shane Van Boening takes a 3-1 lead. I turned up the venue to Vanna giving me that glance. What's up?
We don't have people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The BLT is really good. We have a Cuban sandwich is really good too. And the Philly cheesesteak.
Try that Cuban.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zaid Al-Nashi says bad quality. I wish you'd be more specific so I could be better at what it is that you're looking for, Saeed. Or Zaid. I genuinely mean that. You're talking about if you're talking about the resolution, you can change that in your video settings. Albin playing a cute little stun run through right there. Probably here going to slide over just a touch to play the 7 ball. Use the 2 to reposition yourself on the 1 to go back up table to the 5. He's looking at the 5 ball now. Needs to figure out how to get to the 5. Needs to find the best line, decide if he wants to use the 1 or does he want to use the 2. 7 ball, I would think, is first here. Okay, nice, Zayd. Glad to hear that we were able to work that out. Thank you, man. So he decides to use the 2 ball so he can drift 2 rails this way. He needs to find a really good... The key here is the line from the short rail to the long rail. Which spot on the long rail does he hit? Because if he hits too low, the 10 and 9 come into play, but he finds a real good line. Real good line. Gosh, these guys. Pulls it back 3-2. Albin just wanted to get back to the table and have a chance to break, man. Shane doesn't concede any balls. Yeah, I noticed that. Is Shane still breaking full speed? Take a guess and then watch this break. That cue ball is going to fly up in the air. Whoops. Cue ball is going to just smash the stack wide open. Jump back to the head string. And he's not going to make a ball. Get ready for the hand flip. No hand flip. Dry break. What can you do? What can you do other than to let Albin back in the game without even trying? Do I know what chalk Shane is using? I assume Master Chalk. We can find out. Looks like Master Chalk to me. Jake Morris, we just finished the 10-ball final on Griff's TV just before this match. And Albin Ouschan finishes the deed, ties the game, and breaking. Take a look around the room real quick, guys. Looks like we have a match here between Vitaly, just like Shane, jumping into his next match. If you want to check out the match at the table at the bottom of your screen here, you can see it on Windows Open. It's being live streamed right now to Windows Open. Savannah Easton in a match here. The Roadrunner. Little beep beep action. Dude, she's so serious. Like, she's like a little adult running around the table, man. It's crazy. We're going to just miss the break from Albin Ouschan, but I want to take a peek around here, and then we'll take a look at some scores when we get back to the feature table. John Mora here wins his match versus Sky Woodward and gets to play John Salim from Germany. Yeah, let's pop back to the main table here and see how we're looking. Look at the killer. The killer hanging out with the Eastons. See how long it takes her to notice that she's on TV. There you go. All the Railbirds. Back to the action. Whoops. Dogged it. Looks like it was a pretty good break for Albin, except for the 10 and 9 tied up with the 6-ball up there. Talking about those other matches we were just checking on, we can look at the scores. Looking at a score of down there on table 25, Jason Klatt is up 3-0 versus Jesse Saldivar. John Mora versus Can Salim. Can Salim, he is up 4-3. John Mora up 4-3. Interesting match between Danny Olson and Joao Cias. Just getting started off 2-0. Levan Corteza beats Corey Duel 8-0. Wow. Corey Duel in a match versus Sue Orr. Current score 4-2 in favor of Corey Duel. I'd say we've got maybe one more match after this on the stream today, guys. Ike, I believe that's the payouts, but I'm not sure, Ike, for the all-around. Albin Ouschan winning 3 games in a row here. Break and run. Dry break from SVB. And then another break and run for Albin Ouschan. Just another Wednesday. All right, SVB absolutely crushed the rack last time and came up dry. Let's see what happens this time. 9-ball gets kissed out of the side, but he still makes the 12 in the left-hand side. Ball down in the top left corner. And a wide open run out. You know, do you want to just, can you bring it in here and I'll just use the mic?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. Shane's trying to make a decision here of which grouping is better, probably based on how things lay with the 10 and 7. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
You got it?
Guys, I'm going to have a few bites. I'm going to mute my mic for a few minutes. If something comes up, I'll definitely unmute and chill with you.
that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Justify the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, listen time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, this mad life, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show.
And we're back. If you ever come down to Griff's, Cuban is decent. If you ever come down to Griff's, the Cuban is decent. Pretty good. I kind of like that it's on the smaller side, Jerry. I like that it's like not a really big, thick, you know, large Cuban. Especially because I think Mike and I are going to go do dinner tonight. So it was like a nice little lunch. Got it with a salad. Pretty good. Hey, Rick Isabel, thank you so much. And congrats to SVB, of course. How about a little beep beep in the house? How about a few beep beep meep meep? Do I have that? Do I still have that? I think I have that. Oh, that might have been loud. It's not bad. Not too bad. That's when we got to come in here and go like this. Oh yeah, Ike, that's a great idea. I should go rip that. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh my god, I'm dead, dude. That's perfect. I need that button. Oh, can somebody text me right now so I don't forget? I'll leave the message unopened, so when I go look in my like Facebook Messenger later, I'll remember. The SpaghettiOs. I need me some of that on my soundboard for sure. I just got accosted by the Roadrunner. Okay, I can feel the text messages now. Thanks, guys. Wonder what Albin's planning to do with this 8-ball. He's gesturing around the table. I have no idea what his plan with this 8-ball is. Maybe use his 9. Maybe use the 9 as a key ball where he can roll like this direction after the 9. Maybe. I have no idea. He's been playing some really, really good patterns, though. While I was eating that sandwich, just rather impressive stuff, even at the world-class level, like really good stuff. Clean. You get there? Oh, only perfect. It's only perfect, guys. Maybe not. He doesn't like it. You know what the cool thing is here? If you go flat into the 8 bumps out this way. And you can still shoot the 8 in this corner. That's what he does. And it works. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. Based. Based. Trovo. Yeah. Yo, Big Queen in the chat. Coming in with a 1999. Big Queen. Big Queen. Yeah, it was really interesting for me to get to know Albin. To be frank, I did not expect that, like, specific personality out of him. And knowing more about him now, I see him. I feel like I see him better as a person, you know. I mean, obviously that's how it works, right? When you get to know somebody, you see them better. Whatever. What? What? What did he say, guys? I gotta go back and read it now? What did he say? I never told you to take it down. I never told him to take it down. I don't care. You know, if that's what you want to look at, you can look at it. Tim Harris, there will be plenty over the course of the next 2 weeks. You know, we don't want to impose, especially while they're all still active in a tournament, by asking them constantly, "Oh, can you help me with this? Help me with that?" You know. I do think it's generally good for their, you know, their brand and their social medias, but if that's something that they're working towards, it's good to be able to have your personality out there so that the people that follow you feel like they know you. You know what I mean? So I'm sure that there's a number of them that are willing and able to do so. But like I said, we're not gonna constantly be asking, "Oh, can you come in? Can you come in?" But if it works out like that, then great, and I'm sure that will happen plenty of times throughout the next 9 days, 8-9 days. So, yeah. Albin Ouschan has been playing near perfect 8-ball, and he's breaking on the hill right now.
Next up on table 25, Graham Salt versus Kai. I versus Graham Salt, 25.
Federer already did hang out in the booth for a few hours the other day, but he's actually out of town now. Is this going to be a dry break? The 2-ball finds gravity. Last ball rolling almost. Cue ball on the rail. But stripes are still looking pretty good. Stripes are looking pretty good. Not the toughest opening shot either. I mean, this is a shot that you can see the pocket while you're down on the ball, shooting the 13, roll out, take care of the 12, and then run your pattern. Yeah, obviously you got to go stripes here. Did he miss it? He missed it. He missed it, guys. He missed it. Big opportunity there to close the set out and shut out SVB from the winner's side. And Albin doesn't get there. Oh, sorry. Your seat's taken.
Seat's taken. Hey, Jenny. You done with that coffee or what?
Sometimes there just aren't enough rocks.
You done with the coffee?
Yeah, I'm done with the coffee.
Do the Batman impression again. Close the door.
All right. Yeah, Lizard TV, it was a really good interview. Fun fact about that interview, Lizard TV. The little clip that Joe showed of Federer playing that perfect set was on my YouTube channel. That was one of my first, semi-viral videos within the pool community. Because Federer played... I'm just piggybacking on Federer's success, you know?
Cool story, bro.
And I'm still doing it today, guys. Just piggybacking right on Federer's success. Federer, thank you for all the love, man. Wow, Albin missed a very, very, very makeable table length shot to have an opportunity to win this game and win the set. And now it's going to be Shane breaking. If he can get out here, he'll be breaking at 7-6 with one of the highest break and run percentages in the tournament.
You want me to see if you can get Max in here?
What do we have after this?
Not a lot of options.
Yeah, that was my question.
I think I think Sky's match is the one we're gonna go with. Oh, I'll be back.
Loser of match 37. Match 37 is Manuel Montejo and Kelly Chuberco. Both 700 Fargo players, 700 plus. At any rate, SVB is going to take the shot on the 8-ball to go to the game 6-5 and breaking. Sorry, 7-6. With an opportunity to get on the hill, all because Albin missed a very makeable shot, and I'm sure he's feeling it in his chair right now. See, he's feeling it. Thank you guys for the compliment. Terry and Jibber Jabber guys, you guys are too kind. Lizard TV, the first time I met Federer was at the Brendan Crockett Memorial at Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento. That was an interesting... Sorry. This is... something interesting just happened with the Max rack. Look at this, Mike.
Whatever.
Watch this replay. I wonder if this is something that's... Because I didn't see this at all with the 10-ball rack. It's probably more inherent with any type of 8-ball template. But watch what happens with the break here. Play Shane 2. I feel like I can't even move away for 5 seconds because he'll already be down on the next shot. I'll finish my story in a second, Lizard TV. Here we go. Watch the rack. Interesting. I wonder if any outcomes were changed or not. Probably not, because the balls were moving at such a high click, you know what I mean, right after the break. But I would assume that that's more possible on the larger rack, right? Like the 8-ball, like a 8-ball Magic rack, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't see that at all with the
10-ball rack. It didn't happen once. Maybe just a funny low frequency event.
Maybe some kind of like
maybe the way he racked them, maybe he racked it so that the rack was already bunched up a little bit underneath it or something, you know what I mean? It was just interesting to see that, especially since I hadn't seen anything like that with the 10-ball. I mean, in theory, it doesn't really matter, actually, because it would be after the break anyway. Like, after the first balls, the pocketing balls would go somewhere, you know what I mean? And you get the tight rack that you want. So... chance actually to show the shot that Albin missed to let this happen. I mean, a guy like Albin who's been playing almost perfect 8-ball misses this shot.
Hold on, let me see.
He misses this shot at 7-5 when he's already on the hill. He's already on the hill, and the rack is very runnable. Overcuts it. And all of a sudden, it's a hill game.
This is... Oh, it's Hill Hill. It's Hill Hill.
Well, yeah, get in the game, Mike. You gotta get your head in the game. Trail Molina Mike is in the booth with me. Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, Sav. Okay. She's gone already, of course. Savannah Easton stopping by the booth. Oh, Lizard TV. I met Federer Gorse 2 years ago at the Brendan Crockett Memorial at Hard Times Billiards. And he ended up hanging out in the booth quite a bit during that tournament, maybe a total of 3-4 hours. And got to know him a little bit, and then come 6 months later, he reached out to me about wanting to do some streaming stuff on YouTube by himself, and I gave him some pointers and stuff, and then it's just evolved from there. Got to go with stripes here. The 6-ball obviously not having a pocket. And the 15-ball sitting in that corner gives the stripes the advantage. If he can find a way to drop down on this 15-ball sooner than later, this rack is over. Ooh, I like using the 9. I like using the 9 too. He just looked at using the 9 because you can get the cue ball anywhere in this window and use the 15 to then play the cue ball back to center table. Doesn't necessarily have to go around the 13, but I think Shane knows
The writing is on the wall.
he's got 1 foot on the one-loss side. Albin's still got to do the work, but it's looking pretty juicy for Albin. And of course, Shane does the pursed lips at the perfect timing. Thank you very much for that, Shane Van Boening. It's good for the content. Shane had 1 dry break. Albin had 1 miss. And here we are.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's what Jerry Stuckert said. And I believe Jerry to be the one to pay attention.
Lord knows we don't.
Oh my God, someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. 8-ball passes the 6, I'm fairly certain. It certainly does. 2 stop shots. And Albin Ouschan moves forward. Here comes the handshake. SVB goes from winning the 10-ball championship to immediately being shipped to the one-loss side of the 8-ball championship. Good match by Albin Ouschan. Really, both of them, honestly, I would probably say that Albin played better 8-ball in that set, mainly because of the break. Shane's break was wild. Albin was a little more controlled.
You guys can find the bracket at digitalpool.com. Search U.S. Open 8-ball live scoring and can follow the tournament from there.
The Eastons. He's sweating the set. How'd the call go with Savannah?
It wasn't close.
It wasn't close.
No.
No. I had one. I got called out of the booth for one call when you were gone.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah. It wasn't close.
No. I had one that was pretty close earlier. When in doubt, it's good.